Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mannesha. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Can you please open your camera?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Thank you. My name is Mannesha Pathade. I am from Aurangabad. I have completed my graduation in BSc Computer from Badnapur, Alibai Holkar College. I am fresher. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, are you working in any project or not?
No, sir. I am fresher.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, we will start from HTML CSS.
Yes, sir.
First, tell me about difference between HTML and CSS.
Yes, HTML and CSS.
Yes.
Yeah, HTML. In HTML, we write. Uh, we show information on the browser, and and CSS, we up we create we create we create extra create and with the help of style.
Okay. What was the purpose of HTML and CSS? Means, why do we use the HTML?
HTML.
Yes. Basically, when we create any website, then what is the use of HTML? It means it defines the structure of that website. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So tell me the difference between HTML and HTML5.
HTML and HTML5. HTML4 is old version of HTML, and HTML5 is a new version. In HTML, in HTML5, mm, new tag like video, audio, and converse, and this tag was not present in HTML4.
Okay. Tell me the difference between CSS and CSS3.
Sir.
Okay. What are the semantic tag in HTML?
Semantic tag like header, footer, section. These are all semantic tags in HTML5.
Okay. Why do we say these are the semantic tag? Means we say header is a semantic tag, footer is a semantic tag. So what is the purpose? What affects when we use these tags?
Mm,
If we are not using these tags, then what will happen in our project? Okay. Okay. So next, tell me the difference between canvas and SVG.
what's that?
Canvas and SVG. Do you know?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Okay. What is the use of doc type in HTML? Doc type.
Doc.
Have you heard about doc type declaration in our
Yes, sir.
HTML?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes. So can you elaborate more?
All HTML element
Hmm? Hmm? Okay. No issue. Next, move on. What are the block level elements and inline elements?
block level and inline.
Huh.
In block level element, it is occupied with their parent, and inline element occupied with their content. In block level element, we can apply width and height, and inline element, we can't apply width and height. Block level element always start new line, and inline element always start same line. And block level element, in block level element, apply margin in all four direction, and but inline element we apply only right and left.
Okay, good. What are hyperlink in HTML?
Sir,
Hyperlink. Have you heard about hyperlink?
hyperlink. No, sir.
Okay, okay. Can you please give the example about the block level elements? What are
Yes,
examples
sir.
of block level?
Yes, sir. A div, paragraph, H1, H2, and inline element, span, image, and strong also.
Okay.
Yes.
Is input is a inline element or a block level element? Have you used in your project? Do you know about input tag?
Yes, sir.
Input. So is it block level element or inline element?
Input. I think block level element.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
So next, do you know image map? Okay. What are the attributes in HTML?
Attributes.
Yes.
Which gives more information about which gives more information of HTML element to the browser, called as attribute.
Give some example.
Like source, image.
Image is the attribute.
No, sir. Source, her.
Okay. Okay. So what is specificity in CSS?
Specificity.
Okay. What are the positions in CSS?
Position. There are 5 positions.
Huh?
First is sticky. Second is fixed. First is static. Second is fixed. Third is sticky. Fourth relative, and fifth absolute.
Okay. Difference between relative and absolute.
When we want move our div, then uh, we apply relative on their parent, and we want that div, then we apply that div position absolute.
Okay. What is default position of the what is the default position? By default, is there any by default
Yes, sir.
position? Yes.
Static.
Yes. So what is opacity? Do you know?
Opacity, by default, opacity is 1. Yes, sir. By default,
Okay.
position is 1, and
Okay. Okay. Tell me about box model.
box model. Every HTML element consider as box model, which is consist like padding, margin, border, and content. And padding means Space between border and content. Margin means outside the border space. Border means a space between a margin and padding and content.
Okay. What are the CSS selectors?
CSS selector. There are three selectors. Combinator selector, attribute select, attribute selector, and pseudo selector.
What are combinator selectors?
There are four types: descendant selector, uh, direct child selector, adjacent sibling selector, and fourth is general sibling selector.
Pseudo class selector and pseudo element selector. Do you know?
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between them?
Pseudo class we use show the specific space. I'm not able to recover.
Okay, no problem. So tell me, what is the difference between display none and visibility hidden?
Display none and visibility hidden. Both are HTML hidden properties. We use display none, but display none not change their value, their structure, and but visibility hidden change their structure, like display none um, display none remove their space, but visibility hidden don't remove their space.
Okay. What is box sizing?
By
Box
default,
sizing.
yes, by default, box sizing border content, but by default, their height and width apply. So we use remove that height and width. Then we use box sizing border content about box sizing border box.
Means it calculate width and height of the HTML page. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know media query? Media query. Why we use media query? If suppose if we want to make our website responsive, then we
Yes.
use media query. Okay.
Yes.
So do you know the breakpoint of the media query?
Breakpoint.
Okay. Okay. So what is pseudo element selectors?
All type.
Means difference between pseudo element and pseudo class. You can give the example also.
In pseudo class, young child, young child, even or first child, last child, and in
Yes.
first up type, first last of type, nth of type, and in pseudo element, um, first line, after before selection line.
Okay. So tell me about margin collapse. Do you know?
Margin collapse.
Uh, CSS overflow. Have you heard about CSS or overflow?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Overflow.
So tell me about them.
When we use image, that in sorry, when we use like a paragraph or the content in there, then it will over, then we can use overflow.
Okay. Manisha, can we move on the JavaScript?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is JavaScript?
JavaScript is a lightweighted having first class functional language.
Okay. What are the data types in JavaScript?
There are two data types, primitive data types and non-primitive data types. In primitive data types, string, number, boolean, uh, undefined, null, and non-primitive data type, object, array, and function.
Okay. What is the difference between double equal to and strictly equal to?
Double equal to consider only value, and strictly equal to consider check sorry double equal to check only value, and strictly equal to check value as well as data type.
Okay. What is meant by object?
Object, where we can store multiple data from key value pair called as object.
Okay. What is meant by array?
Array, where we can store multiple information on the basis index number.
Index number. Yes. So what is function?
Function, relationship between input and output called as function.
Okay. What is hoisting in JavaScript?
Hosting.
Yes.
Okay. All the declaration are get shifted at the top of scope called as hosting.
What is scope?
Scope, visibility and accessibility uh, is considered.
Availability and accessibility of
Sorry.
any declaration in our scope. Yes.
Yes.
So what are the types of scope?
There are two types of scope: block scope and global scope.
Okay.
Yes.
What is functional scope?
Functional scope.
So can you differentiate between what is global scope and what is block scope? Can you give me the example? Means you can share your screen and show me.
Yes, sir.
Take a declaration, anyone, and justify what is global scope and what is block scope, how they are
Sorry, sir.
different. Okay. Uh, Take anyone string and reverse the string.
Reverse. String reverse.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Colon, yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is
Sir,
there?
column, like, sorry, sir.
Take let a is equal to anyone string and reverse the string.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. What's the difference between slice and splice?
Slice and splice. Slice apply array on string both, and splice only array. Slice splice remove element and also uh, add new element instead. Instead new element.
Is there any apart from this?
Also,
Is there any one other difference? Okay. Uh, do you know higher order function in JavaScript?
yes, sir.
So can you elaborate more?
Yes.
What are higher order function?
In higher order function, we apply different methods like map, filter,
Hmm.
sum, ever, reduce, like
Okay. Difference between map and filter.
and filter.
Why we use map and why we use filter?
Um, map in map.
Hmm.
um, in map, it applying same functionality from and return array and filter at least one condition to return new array to create new array.
Okay. Okay. So uh, what is the difference between for each and map? Okay. Map, I am sharing one array. So please copy it and find the minimum numbers from the given array.
Minimum number.
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. So I am sharing next array. So please copy that and find the even number of the square number. Find the even number and hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please copy the array.
Yes.
Yes. Find first the even number and square of that even number.
Yes, sir.
Hello. So please open console. It's written same as yes. So you can try after some time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please tell me about the flat method. Do you know?
Yes, sir.
So what is the use of flat?
Mm. Flat method is written array sub flat method is written sub array. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Do you know callback function?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what is callback function? Okay, okay. Uh, you have the numbers array, and I want to remove the last number in that array. Okay,
Yes.
so can you do it?
Last
Yes.
number.
Remove the last number. Yes, you can use this array numbers. Remove the last number means nine number. I want to remove the nine number in that array. Okay.
Mm.
Do you know the pop method of array? You can use pop
Yes,
method and
yes, yes, sir. Mm.
but I want the new array.
Yes, sir.
Good. So, can you add the another element first?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
First, which number, sir?
Anything?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. How can you calculate the length of that array?
What, sir? Please repeat it.
I want to calculate the
Length.
length of that array.
Can I show?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Suppose I want to empty that array.
Yes.
So how can you do it?
Empty array.
Nice.
And then find length.
No, no. If the array is empty, then the length of that array is 0. So please
It's
do
mean
the empty.
what will print?
No, no. Basically, we have the array, and in that array, we have the 10 elements. Okay. So I
Yes.
want to empty that array.
Okay.
Means all the elements are removed from that array.
Okay.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Fine, Manisha. Do you have any question?
No, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Hello.